Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we got some massive news about the upcoming Gacha event starting this Friday. So as always, we're gonna be checking out what's in store for us in this new event, checking out all the rewards attached to it, so you can judge for yourself whether or not it's gonna be worth your money and time. So let's get into it. So here we go. It is going to be your usual Gacha event with everything you've come to expect in this game at this point. It has a couple names over here. We are throwing around the word, or rather the phrase, Alliance of Guardians. It does say raise your spirits for one last battle. Well, let's just go ahead real quick and check out. Of course, we can see over here that the gacha is going to be called Last Battle, or that is more like the name of the event gacha, right? So we'll be having all the usual stuff as we go through all this list, right? We can find over here our usual battle pass with extra rolls as well as some resources. It looks like all the resources are going to be addressed to the divining path. Then we have over here what seems to be the second sort of gacha that's included in every single gacha nowadays. So you're going to be able to find your costume over here, and we'll see all the rewards attached to these events in a moment as we check out what the effects are going to be like. Then we're going to be having just your usual value packs, I guess you can call them, right? Just whatever you can buy here for the extra rolls in the gacha. And this is like the PT Timer store, where, what is this? Republic of Heroes, and it looks like a city. So I'm really interested in seeing this. Looks like probably the back attachment, if anything, but that is an entire city. And then this is like Thor's hammer in the form of an artifact for here in our game we know and love, right? We'll check it out in a second. Of course, we have over here a little bit of what the names are going to be like. Terminus Operation, I think that is going to be your battle pass, which is going to be this one over here, as you can see, of course. And then you have the Shrine Treasure Hand, which is going to be this one, the second form of the gacha, where you have to randomly be selecting things and progressing through the floors as you go higher and higher and higher. And then we have the usual other stuff. We have the rankings over here, Monument of Heroes. We have Search Aid, which is follow clues to find out where the superhero is hiding, which usually is going to be meaning this little minigame where you go around the game in the menus, click on something, and that's going to be giving you some free rewards. There's usually always one of these minigames that come together with the whole gacha event, so this one is one of the most lucrative actually. Then we have a Salvation War, which is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, just the actual gacha itself, which we do not have a screenshot over here of what that's going to be like. We have some more over here, right? So we have the Monument of Heroes we already talked about, with the title Doom Keeper for whoever actually wins the entire gacha, or rather who is going to be spending the most money. Then we have the Search Aid thing, where you are going to be getting a little bit of resources here. As you can see, by obtaining all the clues, you will be getting a big bunch of stuff. Pretty good for new players, if that is going to be one of you. Otherwise, you're only really going to be caring much about just the extra rolls in all the gachas, a little bit of gems as well. We do have Salvation War, which is going to be a minigame where you're going to be having your usual kind of game here, where you fly around a little spaceship and kill other little spaceships and stuff. We had plenty of this in the past as well. Just another source of extra rolls in both of the gachas. You have some instructions here where you can see it's just like you move around your little spaceship and you have your HP. It's not the first time we've had this, although there is updates in here, rather like upgrades to what you can do, like a little build. So I don't think we've had that in the past, and you are going to be fighting whatever, the octopus. I think I've already seen this model in the past over here for the octopus, if I'm not mistaken. In any case, that's just a little mini game. It's going to be kind of cool. Here you have some other extra packs you can buy, honestly, just some more pay to win stuff. Your daily login rewards for just more gacha rolls in general, and that's back to, excuse me, the screen of just your gacha rankings. Anyways, so that's pretty much the entire event. Everything's just pretty set in stone. I don't really care much about reading all of this. Although, importantly, there's going to be another total spending event, which is going to be coming with the Night Sprite Fox. Freeze! Download Legendary Mushroom through Aptoide right now and enjoy bonuses of up to 35%. As you accumulate these bonuses, you'll be able to use them to buy things for you instead of actually using your real money like we are showing right here. All you need to do is go to Google and search for Aptoid, click on the first link that appears, and download it. As you download Apptoid, it will install in your device. Once it is installed, go ahead and search for it in your device, and then within it, go ahead and search for Legend of Mushroom. Go ahead and click on Legend of Mushroom within Apptoid and download it and install it in your device. Then head on over to Google Play and search for Appcoins Wallet and download it and open it up. Once you have it installed, here you will be able to see how much bonus you currently have unlocked, as well as input my promo code Midway, which is going to be increasing the bonus you are getting when buying things in Legend of Mushroom by by 5% forever, as well as here you're also going to be able to see your purchase history. There is a guide down in the description, and the code is also down here on the screen as well as in the description, so go ahead and get it now and start earning more value for your money, which is going to be this one over here, skill crit plus 5% and skill crit damage plus 10%. So if you are a mage, this is one you're probably going to be interested in. I don't really know much about mage builds. In any case, this is something you can get for yourself if you're going to be spending any amount of money. You will be getting some extra copies of the spell, and if that's going to be the only way of unlocking it, which any event spell usually is, the only way of unlocking it by spending a little bit of money during these situations, this might be a very good chance for you if you're interested in this spell in particular to go ahead and try and get it. Now let's move on to actually checking out what the big rewards are going to be for this event, right? So we have over here the hammer, the artifact, which looks quite cool, although that effect of course is looking pretty bad over here in just a little bit of a picture, right? We would have to see it in game. We'll check out the effects in a moment, but that is extra global attack by 10%. And then we have the back accessory, which is straight up just a massive city, which is definitely interesting. I would think this might be a mount or whatever. I don't know how this is going to be looking when your character is like right in front of it, but that is going to be giving you global defense plus 10%. And then we have the costumes, which are going to be this guy, which kind of looks like Thor, I don't know, something like a mix of Thor, and then you have the female version over here, and that is all of the visuals. Let's now move on to the effects. For the artifact, the Thunder Verdict, is going to be the following. The skill is going to be called Lightning Storm, which kind of makes sense for the theme of the hammer. And then the effect is going to be after the battle starts, attack speed, energy regen speed, and pal attack speed are going to be increased by 10%. So that is attack speed, energy regen speed, and pal attack speed. So all the forms of extra speed except movement speed. Basic attack, combo, and counter hits have an 8% chance, and PAL basic attacks and combo hits will have a 50% chance to deal extra damage equal to 1% of the target's max HP, ignoring immunity. Hold up, this is gonna be insane. Basic attacks, combo, and counter hits will have an 8% chance. And then PAL's basic attacks and combo hits, okay, so PAL's get a little bit of a bonus, it's gonna be 15% for PAL's instead. So that's just going to be meaning that you're going to be massively triggering this if you have a lot of attack speed, which is the idea. You're going to be increasing that attack speed, and then that's straight up just going to be giving you a big chance of doing max HP onto your damage, even through immunity. That is quite insane, honestly. I think this might be, if not, one of the best or the best artifact there is out there, straight up. If it's going to be ignoring all forms of immunity, then this is just going to be allowing you to nuke people even more than you were before. Man, this is a pay-to-win artifact if I've ever seen one. God damn! Alright, moving on to the back accessory here, Republic of Heroes. The skill is going to be Unyielding Spirit, and it's going to be doing the following. After the battle starts, every 10% max HP lost, you're going to be getting a shield equal to 6% of max HP that lasts 6 seconds. Triggering up to 15 times, so of course you can lose HP and then heal it back up, and then every 10 basic attacks you're going to be restoring HP equal to 400% of your defense. Oh my god! What are these artifacts, man? Like, this is insane! So you're going to be getting baseline a 60% max HP shield. Only lasting for 3 seconds, but of course you are most likely going to be getting that fully chunked down in any encounter. So you're going to be getting, of course, 100% HP, so it goes down to 90, 80, 70, whatever. I think even at 0, you might be triggering this, so you get like, I don't know, you're at like 0.001 and it triggers. So it's going to be like, yeah, 60% max HP, that's going to be like your total max HP will immediately convert to 160% max HP, right? Just think about it like that. And then if you're going to be getting healed a lot, which that is also the idea, every 10 basic attacks, which is going to be increased by the fact that you also have an artifact here. If you're going to go for the full package, you're going to be getting a lot of basic attacks just with the extra attack speed. It's going to be restoring you quite a big bunch of defense. This sounds insane, especially, I mean, I guess like defense scaling wasn't that big of a priority until now. Most people would rather scale HP because of the, just like in general, it's just a lot better. But this means that you're going to be getting healed so much, and this effect lasts forever as well, right? So yeah, you can potentially go up to trigger this 15 times instead of only 10. So that is already like 90% extra HP you can have, right? So your max HP could potentially go up to 190% of what you would regular, like instead of just 100%, you could almost have double the effective HP with this entire back attachment. in an ideal scenario where you're able to actually get benefit of it the full 15 times, which would be decently difficult. In any case, yeah, there is no bonus here for the costume specified. It's not here, so I cannot say if it's gonna be attack, defense, or HP. But in any case, these two artifacts, man, they look absolutely insane and definitely totally pay to win. In any case, guys, this is a massive gacha. If you're gonna be putting your money into one, I would totally recommend you doing it on this one. For whatever reason, it just looks absolutely nuts. Like, most other artifacts, if not all of them, are gonna be totally phased out because of these two new artifacts. I guarantee you these two are like absolutely nuts, right? There might be some combos and stuff, which of course are going to be better for specific classes, but I see these two being top tier for sure for most classes. Maybe not mages because of the attack speed being quite a little bit lower, but definitely for archers and most likely as well for warriors, right? So yeah, take my word on that. I'll be seeing you on the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Use my Apptoid code if you want to be helping me out, as well as enjoying yourself some extra value for your money. And I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye. See ya.